Bryson DeChambeau chasing history.
Greatness can happen anytime. It's hard to predict just when and where.
Comes down to this. Off it goes. It's close.
It's incredible! Absolutely incredible! 58! A weekend of golfing genius!
When you're young, you dream to one day reach it. You grind day in, day out, just for the chance for it to happen. That's what makes this game special.
The first sub-60 round in LIV Golf history.
It can happen for any of these guys, anytime they tee it up. All are capable, and many have achieved. We're all desperate for it.
Bryson arrived in Bedminster after his first title and a record-setting 58. The question was, what would the Crushers' captain do for an encore?
Galleries are packed. What can he do here in Bedminster? It is, of course, Bryson DeChambeau.
The captain of Crushers GC, Bryson DeChambeau.
In a single shot, it was clear that Bedminster would be quite a different experience for DeChambeau.
Not sure where that first one ended up. Yeah. It's a rules discussion. Bryson was hoping to be able to just abandon the ball.
Who picked it up? I have no idea where the green is. Problem.
Bryson obviously is going to take an unplayable and has go back on the same line. He's going to have to go back a long way.
All right, I'm going to can you bring the ball back here?
Yeah. From somewhere in Connecticut.
Plenty of time, Bryson, plenty of time.
What is going on?
And Bryson wasn't the only one having difficulties on one of the hardest courses of the 2023 LIV season.
Well, DJ, I've seen he hasn't got a great lie, but he's going to see a lot worse this week. That's going to be a tough two-putt.
Have we mentioned it's a tough golf course?
Yeah.
Even High Flyers captain Phil Mickelson needed some extra assistance to find his errant shot.
You guys are free to help look.
Hey, you can shoot not a good, you shoot a great score, 3 bogeys out here. That's the way I'm looking at it.
As many of LIV's biggest names faded from view, a couple of 4 aces stepped into the title hunt.
Here we go.
He's within striking distance, Patrick Reed. Dustin Johnson on the prowl here in Bedminster. The early signs are we will have a titanic struggle at the top of the pylon. Yes,
Well done.
Ripper GC captain Cam Smith began the tournament with a singular focus: lead his team to capture their first ever LIV team title.
I haven't experienced how a team win feels, but I can tell you there's nothing that I want more than our team to win. And we know that we can do it. It's just, yeah, it hasn't happened.
Well, Mark Leishman of Ripper GC, the Aussies, is running hot with a run of 3 birdies. This is great news for Cam Smith and our Aussie fans as well.
Possibly the best putter alive right now.
Hard to argue with it.
Right on cue, Suwan. Well, Cam Smith has started in ominous form for the rest.
Houdini with the flat stick.
Smith's round 1 move to the top of the pylon went way off course at the 15th.
I get relief off the house there? Right up again.
Yes, you do. Cam Smith getting a ruling from Tom Loss there. What does he take a relief from? A house, Tony?
Well, the sparks may fly here. Didn't touch a stone, just picked it off the top.
Great shot, man.
Relentless. Out of the house, off the cart path.
The Aussies lead the way, looking for their first LIV Golf team victory.
At the end of round 1, with the individual as well as the team lead, Cam Smith was in a playful mood.
We have a special question from a citizen journalist.
Got a question for DJ. For guys watching at home, what do you like to do in your free time?
I like to spend as much time as I can on the water.
Anything else?
Well, anything to do with the water, I'm good. Fishing, diving, chilling, whatever it is.
Okay.
Hanging with the kids. Thanks, Cam.
While this mighty course in New Jersey cooled Bryson DeChambeau's recent hot streak on Friday, it inspired the mullet man from Australia. Cam Smith has his sights set on victory here and top spot in the LIV Golf League. But the competition will be fierce. The mighty four aces have bounced back to form, led by Dustin Johnson and Patrick Reed. And don't rule out a vintage weekend from Bubba Watson and Phil Mickelson.
Ripper GC captain Cam Smith had several goals at the start of round 2. Remain at the top of the leaderboard and continue his quest to lead Ripper to their first ever team title. On day 2, his struggles off the tee persisted and his lead vanished.
Oh, wow, it's a dirty double cross right there. Serious double bogey potential.
Cam misses this. We have a three-way tie for first place. Well, that is a collector's item, a double bogey for Cam Smith. He goes back to 3 under. Tricky start to Super Saturday for the overnight leader.
As Cam faltered, a raucous Bedminster crowd roared with approval as 6-time major winner and high flyer captain Phil Mickelson entered the title chase.
Fair to say the galleries are in full support of Phil Mickelson here in Bedminster, roaring his every move. Phil is 2 under through his opening 3 holes on Super Saturday. A tip of the hat to the crowd.
Can't get up near. There he is, that beautiful looking flight there. Keeping it under the wind. What a shot.
He is worth the price of a ticket.
Hey, awesome cape, my man.
Really good. Like that show?
Mickelson and Cam were joined by 2-time Masters champion, Range Goats captain Bubba Watson, bringing the major count at the top of the leaderboard to 9.
Come on. I get closer to the ever-changing lead.
Pin's just here. I mean, what do you think about what you did yesterday?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I love it.
One back of Cam Smith, but could get it level right here. Oh, it's delightful.
We've been full on a couple. I was waiting for it to do something crazy. I was like, oh, he made it. Don't say that. Don't think that.
While Phil and Bubba put themselves into contention for their first LIV title, 2-time team champions Stinger GC were on the hunt for their 3rd.
Well, here is Brandon Grace at 18. Gentle roll into the hole, and Stinger GC once again challenging in the team competition. They lead Rippers by 1. Now that Dean Burmester for birdie at 18.
That has to go. Oh, yeah. Yes, of course it did.
With the lead lost, Ripper GC needed to dig deep as they hoped to move on from their crushing defeat in London, where Captain Cam Smith missed the final putt, which would have put Ripper into a playoff and a chance at their first ever team title.
It's a mixed bag at the moment. I don't really know what to feel, to be honest. It also would have been nice to win that playoff and be up there with the boys, as well as have the individual trophy.
Teammate Mark Leishman's effort on the greens helped Ripper stay close in the team race.
Mark Leishman, that was for birdie. Ripper a 1 behind Stinger.
Which was crucial for Ripper, as their captain found himself in some trouble.
Huh? Yeah.
It whips the club underneath that, and another brilliant shot from the bunker.
Cam Smith here on 17.
Just hit it slightly left.
Got a couple of those today.
Never want to take relief from the outhouse, David.
Can we get a rules official, please?
Rules official on 17.
There's no out of bounds actually on this golf course, so he'll go and get the line of sight relief.
You're miles away from the trunk. If you keep going through, you might catch some of that. Coming down to the right of it's perfect, mate. Nice and committed.
He just caught that tree on his backswing, and really a good shot from there.
With Cam Smith stumbling, Mickelson seized the opportunity to will himself into the final group and set up a Sunday heavyweight fight of two major champions.
Phil Mickelson strikes in yet another birdie. A clenched fist, a smile on his face, the thumbs up for the gallery. He is enjoying himself out there.
As Mickelson applied the pressure, Smith relied on his skills as one of the game's best putters as he regained his form and propelled Ripper back into the lead.
He's just relentless.
Well played, Holt Cameron.
Cam Smith slowly and surely seizing control here. A 67 for Cam Smith. He has taken complete control here. And Ripper GC tie first place.
Yeah, I did realise that was to get us up there in a tie for the lead. That's a nice spot to be in. You know, going into the final round, I think I owe the boys one. You know, after that part there in London.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I mean, I love playing in the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area. The people have always been so great to me here, and I feel good. You know, hitting some good shots and shooting some good scores. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and it's gonna be a fun day.
Cam Smith entered the day with a commanding 4-stroke lead. More importantly, his Ripper GC were tied for the team lead.
Jed just would have come up the stairs with one bag.
And stood one round away from their first team championship.
You just come up the steps with one bag?
A goal Smith had in his sights since his very first tournament over a year ago.
Hang on, Captain. Hang on.
You know, these are all guys on the team that are people that I've looked up to basically my whole career, and you know, for me to be the captain, I think is a little bit weird, but you know, I can't wait to get this Aussie little band going.
It'd be great to go home Sunday night covered in champagne. That looked pretty fun when the lads were spraying champagne on the podium.
Yeah, that's right. Something that I want to do. Let's get it, Let's get it.
The buzz around Bedminster was palpable as two of the game's legends approached the first hole, ready to engage in an epic fight for the LIV title.
Cam is the captain of Ripper GC, and he and his teammates are desperate to get that first win.
Not a good sign for Cam right there.
Three holes in the box. Cam Smith has bogeyed 2 of them, but his lead is still 3.
Trailing by only 3 strokes, Mickelson had an opportunity on the 4th to cut even further into Smith's lead.
Down.
That's pretty good. This is an enormous moment at Bedminster. 4 holes in the box. Cam's lead is halved to 2 shots. Could it be a Sunday for the ages from Phil Mickelson?
Good birdie.
While Smith faltered in the individual race, Ripper GC's youngest member stepped up to keep the team at the top of the leaderboard.
Well, we mentioned that Jed Morgan will have a big role to play for Ripper GC today, and he started well.
Morgan was motivated not only by his team's title hopes, but also to avoid relegation from the LIV Tour.
The thought of having to obviously play anywhere else scares me enough to push me, right?
The young man is in real danger of relegation, but he is contributing massively to the Rippers today. In fact, he's performing the best of that quartet.
It's not going to get in my way, though, of doing just what I need to do, and that's just hit good golf shots. But does it scare the out of me that I could be not on this tour next year? Yeah, it does.
Well, Jed Morgan carded a 78 yesterday, but he is on fire today for Ripper GC. That's yet another birdie for him.
Ripper GC had taken command of the team race, but Cam Smith and Phil Mickelson were still locked in a tense battle for the individual title. On the 7th, Mickelson looked to apply the pressure.
Oh, this is wet, I think, guys.
Oh, wow, you don't want to copy that. Margin of the hazard anywhere.
Where's the drop area? I don't know if they had one. I don't think there's one up there. We might have to go just tee box up.
Looks like he's going to go ahead and just re-tee it. Oh, he didn't, did he?
Oh my God.
Wow. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh dear. Okay.
Be good, be good.
Oh.
We're still out here doing what you love, right? We got 10 holes. Let's keep competing.
Well, the 7th hole could prove to be pivotal on Championship Sunday. It's a quintuple bogey 8 for the Maestro.
We have 3 par 5s. Obviously, let's not worry about winning the tournament. Let's worry about playing 11 good holes, okay? Okay.
Smith followed Mickelson's misfortune with his own success, effectively ending the race for the individual championship.
It is smooth sailing for Cam Smith on Championship Sunday. What a player. Wow. He's on a different planet.
Yeah.
The clinic. Well, out of nowhere, Cameron Smith has a 7-stroke lead. And here comes Cam to the plaudits of the crowd around 18. And how thoroughly deserved it is.
First podium for the boys.
Oh yeah, we are going to spray our captain.
Yeah.
And I'm putting it all on him.
With a single putt, Smith put to rest the disappointment of London and set off an all-Aussie celebration of Ripper's first team title.
Cameron Smith has decimated a world-class field in Bedminster. He's won by 7 shots.
Domination. And with the boys,
He's now top of the LIV Golf League with 2 events to go, and he's guided Ripper GC to their first win in their LIV Golf history. Ripper GC winners at last.
Why are you guys drinking Leishman Lager right now?
We drank it all early in the week. Maybe that's key.
That's actually true.
Yeah.
Cam Smith is peaking just at the right time. He is 2 events away from $18 million as the LIV Golf League champion.
How proud are you of your Ripper boys, especially Jed.
Yeah, we all know that Jed's got that in him, and that's why he's on the team. He's one of the best young guys coming out of Australia, and we want him on the Rippers for a long time, and hopefully this kicks it on.
Well, golf hasn't been too up to scratch lately, and I think, yeah, I kind of called my dad last night. I was not very happy with myself, and he kind of gave me a good talking to about some things, and I don't know, come out and play well. It's just nice.
Jed Morgan, what a great day for him.
I think we're all pretty proud of him, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I'm proud.
You know, he's working hard, and good things come to those who work hard. And
Aussie dominance in Bedminster. Cam Smith, the individual champion. Ripper GC take the team title.